Lord Jagannath, for me, he is the creator of this universe. If you listen to one of the talks by Dr. Kavi Mishra, he doesn't have a shape and he has a shape. So he is everything. And so for me, he is the creator and he is the keeper of us. And he always wants us to go to him and we should be part of him. That's the way I see.
Jagannath is the Lord of the universe, but he is treated like all of us.
Jagannath is the Lord of whole universe, and it doesn't really matter whether it's Hindu, Muslim, Christian, or Sikhs and others. So that is another beauty of it, that I think to having Jagannath ji, and particularly at this time when the world is facing so many crises, economic, financial, and war and other things, to have him come here with Pran Pratishtha, it's a very, very fitting occasion, and we believe that we'll benefit from his presence here, and he'll provide peace and happiness to everybody.
The Jagannath is Lord of the universe, and Jagannath was never born. He is not born like Krishna or Buddha or Christ. He is just universal. He is the creator, he is the destroyer, and he is the preserver. And he is made out of wood.
Lord Jagannath is one facet which unites us, unites all our groups, brings up a common thread to talk about.
This is very typical of what is done in the temple. You don't do it normally at home, but it's offered as offerings to the deities. So this is very typical of that temple.
Prasad, anybody can eat. The Brahmins, the Sudras, or the Kshatriyas, everybody can eat together. And people can eat from the same plate. And there is no caste, color, or creed. And Jagannath temple is one temple where all religions are treated equally. The Muslims, the Christians, everybody worship Jagannath.
No matter how many people come to eat, you will always have plenty to feed people.
How they cook in Jagannath temple. They tried hard and pretty good.
How was the food? Excellent food. Very close to what they cook for Jagannath in Puri. And these kids, they never cooked before. And the main guy who actually cooked today, he experimented at his house and then he cooked for this thing. Yeah, it's very amazing. I couldn't believe that they could cook so well. It's very unique.
This is Mahaprasad, and we have the white rice with ghee, and then we have the yellow pulao, and then this is called besoro, which is made with mustard paste, diluted mustard paste, and this is called mohuro, which is same ingredients without the mustard, which are two favorite dishes of Lord Jagannath. And this is called dahi pachedi, which is coconut in yogurt. So we could not make 56 kinds of food, but we tried. Everyone participated. Usually Lord Jagannath has to have 56 different varieties of prasad for him every day. It's just overwhelming and ecstatic, because we only go and see him in Puri, and in some places in the United States, but not so close to home. So we are very, very blessed to have him here. And today we had 5 pandits, and we had so many devotees that came, that took off. It's a Friday, everybody's here. We have all the cooks. If you can turn around and show the kitchen.
We are all Silicon Valley engineers.
7 a.m. And this is going to happen again tomorrow. We are expecting over 1,000 people, and the same gentleman will cook. Fortunately, here women don't have to help. We have such capable men in our community that ladies don't need to help, but we work with the prasad for flowers, decorating Lord, and other purposes. So my name is Madhumita Mitra. I'm from Orissa, and I've lived in this Bay Area for 28 years, and I'm ecstatic today that Lord Jagannath has come to Fremont Temple so that we can see him every day. Thank you.
Everybody calls me in the Bay Area as Anji Appa. Appa is like big sister or big aunties, because I'm here for last 31 years in this Bay Area. But actual name is Anjalika Patnaik, and I'm also a housewife and also works. But now I'm more involved with Seba, with Jagannath Seba. Common people, everybody has a role to do Seva for Jagannath. I'm also doing a Seva for Jagannath. How do you feel now? I feel very, very happy because it was a dream for us, the whole Odia community. For last 14 years we have been doing the Rath Yatra, and because Lord Jagannath has no idol here, so the Jagannath's idols are coming from our house for the Rath Yatra for last 13-14 years, and we last 3 years we are trying to do some place where we can put really the permanently Jagannath, and it's very expensive first of all, and then it's very difficult also for very, very small community like Odia community. We are not that big community like other community. We are maybe 300-400 families, but that's too much, too little for doing a real temple. So for last 2-3 years we are trying the solution where we will put the Stapana, like in a big temple where we can put, or are we going to make a new temple for Jagannath? But we found out that it's very expensive to do a new temple, and in the meantime the Fremont Hindu temple where we are having our Rath Yatra for last 14 years, they have been doing it, and so they are the actual people. They inspired all Odia community to do this and bring the Jagannath to our temple. Will give the place, and because of all Odia communities involvement, I know everybody's one mandra become the ocean, and we could do it, and Jagannath could come. And Jagannath already came like last 8 months. We are thinking of doing the Stapana in June, but still it couldn't do. We couldn't do it because Jagannath is universal God. He has his own mind. He has his own time. You cannot do anything against his will. You cannot.
उनके इस वेश को दर्शन करने के पश्चात
Why do you love to dance?
Because it's part of me and it's part of my culture and it's part of where I'm from.
Who do you dance for?
Everyone. For God, for myself, for everyone.
Right?
Yeah.
What does dance mean to you?
A lot.
What do you mean? A lot is not good enough. Tell us what is that lot?
It means
Yeah?
it teaches me so much about how I'm supposed to live and how I'm supposed to be and what to get out of life.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Keep it up.
Okay.
And dance well.
Okay.
I know you do. So
Thank you.
she's my granddaughter.
Odissi is for Jagannath, you know, and he is for Odisha. I think he is God. He is our form of God, and that's what Odissans respect him the most out of everything, you know. So, he's like ours. So
You are proud to be an Odia,
yes, totally. Very
Very
proud.
good.
and now you can point a finger at Jagannath saying that now I have my God here.
Yeah, come to the temple a lot more.
Not more.
Anyone from here, ask them a question and they'll treat me like a brother, a sister, a daughter, a granddaughter, and just so good to be connected and feel like you have such a big family. And that's the one thing I love about living in this area.
So you see that missing among your American
Yeah,
friends?
they don't have anything other. They have, yeah, I'm gonna go watch football at someone else's house, but they don't have a lot of cultural activities that we have. No big pujas or anything. No like getting together for some little kid's first birthday party or something. So it's great. My name is Prashant Behra. I've been here in Bay Area almost 20 years. I'm part of Oriya community. And this is just one way of showing the Oriya culture and history and arts and a lot of good stuff that we have. A lot of people don't know about it. And so this is just one forum. Orissa culture is very much tied to Lord Jagannath, right? It is an important part of it. The dance, Odissi dance that you see here is it started from the whole Jagannath culture, right? A lot of Pipili Chandwa that you see here, they were kind of started from the whole Jagannath culture, how, part of this. So many of the things are started from the Lord Jagannath culture. It's very important. There are other artifacts which are, which comes from the tribal areas of Orissa, artifacts. But a lot of things are very started with Jagannath culture. It is a difference. Sometimes back home, since Puri is always there, you take it for granted. It happens, but here is the difference is that now, since you are away from home, it brings one
particular way to combine, bringing the community together, and which is important. That's our goal. It's not our goal is to bring all the Oriya community and people who like it to this forum for us to discuss on, have community events, have festival, just a uniting factor. That's what I think.
When we say sense of community back in Odisha, it's more like your own family, your relatives. ସେଇଟା ହିଁ ତୁମର ଫ୍ୟାମିଲି ମାନେ କମ୍ୟୁନିଟି କିନ୍ତୁ ଏଇଠି ଆସିକି ବିଭିନ୍ନ ଜାଗାରୁ ଆସିକି ଆମେ ରହି ଏଇଠି ଆମେ ପୁଣି ମଉସା ମାଉସୀ ଅପା ଭାଇନା ଭଳିଆ ସବୁ ରିଲେସନସିପ୍ ଗୋଟିଏ ଗୋଟିଏ ନିଜେ ଆରମ୍ଭ କରିକି ସେଗୁଡ଼ାକ ଏତେ ମଜବୁତ ହେଇଗଲାଣି ଯେ ଇଟ୍ ବିକମ୍ ସୋ ସଲିଡ୍ ନାଓ ସୋ ନାଓ ହିୟର୍ ଓନ୍ଲି वी हैव एवरीबॉडी and it's a good feeling. The community feeling is definitely we become a family now. When we need, they are here for us. When they need, of course, we are there for them.
I'm Sunil Sabad. I'm a volunteer here for the exhibition committee. We arranged this drawing for children. We put two pictures, the one of Lord Jagannath and one of the temple. But you can see all the kids are going towards Lord Jagannath. This is his love. I haven't told them which one to pick up, but everybody is picking Lord Jagannath and look how they're painting. It is really exciting time. I think most of the kids are born here and they have been to other temples in US, but they have never seen Lord Jagannath in this form, in this style. It's the first time they are seeing. They might be seeing in their house, small Lord Jagannath, but here in the temple and the arrangement, I'm sure they'll know more about Lord Jagannath and what is Orissa, what is the culture, and he is part of Hinduism, and it's really eye-opening for a time.
I am Odissi dancer, teacher, and I also have two kids, and I have a full-time job.
How long have you been in Bay Area?
It's been 11 years. Yeah. My role was basically organizing the cultural activity. That has been my role, my responsibilities. But I have been part of other stuff, but that's just helping out. But my major role was to organize a beautiful cultural program for this for Lord Jagannath, and I'm a great devotee of Lord Jagannath, so it was my pleasure doing it. I really enjoyed it. I'm truly feeling blessed to be part of this event. I mean, I cannot, I don't have any words to, to express it, not for cultural program, but the way we have done the Prana Pratishta, and I have never been through this kind of emotion. I have read books, I have known Lord Jagannath, and Lord Jagannath is always close to me because of course I'm an Odissi dancer. But just to go through this process has been tremendous. I mean, so spiritual, so enlightening, and so emotional for me. So I have really enjoyed this event, and I know that I have been ignoring a lot of my other activities, but I fully enjoyed the whole Prana Pratishta.
And
advanced, and they were intermediate people. So this dance drama has been, I mean, it is, I really don't know. If you ask me how I manage, I don't know. Lord Jagannath manages it. I really don't know. It just, I take up this task and I'm looking for this goal to have this dance drama, and it's just getting done. I don't know how it gets done, and it's not just me. I just want to clarify that it's the whole team. I think everybody works. The parents working hard. My students, they do a lot of support. They're big support in our community. I think the parents are playing such a big role because it's not easy just one person to do anything. So it goes to their dedication a lot.
why do you think
Parents do it? When I was I think I did it because my kids love it, and they get to know their own root, and without, even for a tree cannot grow if they don't know their own roots, right? So for us also, so unless we know our roots, unless we know our culture, unless we know our tradition, there is no way we can bloom. So to be stronger, the root has to be stronger, and to that they need to know where they came from, what is their background, what is their tradition. We have such a rich culture and tradition, especially in Odisha, India, of course, and Odisha, and people sometimes say, okay, Odisha is a little backward, but I see that's probably because people are more spiritual there. So that's why they're more spiritual brain. They don't have that, money thing in their mind. They do stuff what they like to do. They enjoy their life. So probably that's why. So it's, with such a rich culture, I feel that, they because my kids are getting it, so I am doing it. I do not, I cannot speak about other parents why they do it, but I used to do for that reason. I want to reach these girls and boys here who and give them a sense, give them just, now there is a gap, big generation gap, and I always say culture is the only way we can have this gap, close this gap. If you see Arundhati dancing, Gitika dancing, and the small kids, our Megha dancing, and when they're in a team, they're rehearsing for 2 months. Of course, they have to be closer, right? So this brings them closer. So this is a big, for me, it's a big achievement to close this generation gap and be everybody on the same page.
So you think this is definitely a sure way to kind of continue our culture and our values?
Oh yeah, no doubt about it. No doubt.
So you have tremendous hope for the future, for
Yes.
our next generation.
Yes, definitely hope.